Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Lydia. Today we're going to be diving into the latest sweet treat by Jo Malone, Raspberry Ripple. So if you guys want to learn more about this delicious fragrance, go ahead and stay tuned. Now you guys, I literally have not purchased a Jo Malone fragrance in a few years now. So when I saw Raspberry Ripple, I knew it was something that I wanted to try just from the name. And when this fragrance first launched, I was only seeing it on Nordstrom's website, not on the Sephora app. And I did purchase this in the travel size spray, but it is a pretty large bottle. I wasn't expecting it to look the way it does. But with this scent, you actually have 3 different size choices. There's the one that I purchased, which is a 0.34 ounce, and that retails for $35. The next size up is a 1 ounce, and that retails for $90. And then there's the largest size, which is a 3.4 ounce, and that retails for $168. Now both the 3.4 ounce and the 1 ounce come with the bottle. It has that super cute bow on it. So if you're somebody who absolutely needs to have that bow on it, you could purchase either of those sizes. This is what the box and bottle of the 0.3 ounce looks like. The quality of the packaging is just amazing. It's extremely sturdy and you can tell that it was made out of quality materials. Earlier I mentioned how I wasn't expecting the bottle to be as big as it is. You definitely get a lot of fragrance for the price. Overall, everything is just really well made and nice. This is said to be a fruity fragrance that is inspired by scrumptious raspberry ripple ice cream. I've never tasted raspberry ripple ice cream, but if it tastes anything like the way this fragrance smells, I know I'm gonna love it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the notes of this fragrance. In the top notes, there's red currant. In the middle notes, there's raspberry. And in the base, there's white musk. Now, when I first looked at the notes of this fragrance, all I saw was raspberry and I fell in love immediately. But I will admit the other notes in here kind of threw me off a little bit and I wasn't totally sure how this was gonna smell. So let's go ahead and give it a spray and see what it smells like. This is such a beautiful scent. As soon as you spray it, you definitely get that raspberry note. But it's like a creamy raspberry. It smells exactly like a raspberry sherbet or something like that. You definitely get the white musk, especially once the scent dries down on your skin. And the red currant, I feel, adds a little bit of tartness to the scent. So it's not super sweet, but all of the notes in here really just balance this fragrance out perfectly. It is extremely beautiful and I honestly love this fragrance. In my opinion, Jo Malone really doesn't make too many fragrances that are like super sweet. So while I was really excited about the raspberry note and this smelling like raspberry ripple ice cream, I really didn't want to set my expectations too high, but this is truly a beautiful, sophisticated fragrance. If you're someone who likes fruitier scents or sweeter type scents, but you also don't want to smell like a kid, this is definitely a good option. This is still a very mature fragrance. I'm really happy that I tried this, honestly. As you guys are well aware, I am a fruity girl. I love sweet smelling scents that just burst with fruit and stay like that the entire time I'm wearing this scent. I will say with this on my skin, and even when I spray it on paper, it doesn't really smell super raspberry as time goes on. Like on my skin, the first time I wore this fragrance, once it was about the 5 or 6 hour mark, it just smelled like a florally fresh type scent. But all of those fruity kind of edible type elements kind of faded away. So in the future, if I do want to keep some of those juicier elements around, I'll probably just layer it with a fruitier fragrance that I have in my collection. Or since this is a travel size, I could just keep it in my purse and reapply it when I feel I need to. And I kind of feel like another thing that would help that raspberry note lasts just a little bit longer is if they came out with a lotion to go along with this scent. I think that would pair beautifully and they would be able to balance each other out and make this scent last just a little bit longer. If they ever do release a lotion to go with this fragrance, I will definitely be the first one purchasing it. When I first got it, I kind of thought it reminded me of spring and summer, but not like a hot type of summer, like a nice, cool, breezy summer, an elegant summer. I can't totally see myself wearing this fragrance in the fall and the winter, but I am gonna try it out and see how they smell, and also see if I can layer this scent with any other like gourmand type scents in my collection. And y'all, even if you aren't sure about purchasing a full size, never be afraid to purchase a travel size. I wanted to smell this fragrance so bad that I was gonna just go ahead and blind buy the 1 ounce because I didn't even know that they had a travel size. But once I found out they had a travel size, I just opted for that option so that I would be able to smell it and experience it without breaking the bank, and also make a clear decision if I actually want to purchase a full size in the future. Another thing I was a little bit nervous about before purchasing this, the little sprayer tube is pretty much invisible. So I thought that it was going to be a rollerball, but this is an actual spray. So you guys won't have to fight rolling stuff on. You can just do a quick little spritz and enjoy this beautiful fragrance. Overall, I am in love with this fragrance and I'm so happy that I have it in my collection. And if any of you guys were curious about it, I definitely recommend giving it a try. That was my review of Jo Malone Raspberry Ripple. If any of you guys have tried this fragrance, let me know what you guys think about it down below in the comment section. And also, if there are any other fragrances by Jo Malone that you think I should try next, also let me know down below in the comments. As always, I will have this fragrance linked below in the description box so that you guys can pick it up and try it out for yourselves. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope to see all of you guys next time. Bye.